What's up, y'all? Hannah here from Give Family Farm, and today we're back in the garden. I finally feel like I have enough energy that... One second. Look at my cat, just staring at me from the bathroom window. Yeah, that made me laugh a little bit. Anyway, I finally feel like I have enough energy that when I put the kids down for nap and rest time, I don't also have to go take a nap. This second trimester has been exhausting. Like, utterly exhausting. Probably, well, partially because, like, you know, growing the whole other human thing, but also Esther finally learned how to walk, and I have to chase her all over the place now. So, I've been attempting to get out here a little bit every day. Hasn't been going great, but we're trying. I'm doing a little bit of weeding in the green bean kiddie pool. I lost one of my flowers, which is fine. I think I'm gonna pull up all of the strawberries that I put in here because they all look utterly dead, and my strawberries in my other planter are getting leaves, and I feel like I don't want to keep them in this area if they're not gonna do anything. I'd rather put something else in here because I do have a small amount of growing space. I don't want to waste it on dead plants. So, with that being said, I'm going to do a little bit more weeding, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to talk about some other things. First of all, y'all, I thought this was poison ivy. It's not. It's those stupid helicopters sprouting in my garden. And if you don't know what a helicopter is, it's this thing. The little, like, I think they're maple seeds, and they fly down in their little helicopter fashion. We had probably thousands of them in our yard, and those things are popping up all over the place, and I panicked. I was like, man, there's a bunch of poison ivy in my yard. I live in the city. How is this happening? It's just maple leaves, or maple trees trying to grow. So that's cool. Okay, so I did all of the weeding that I'm gonna do today in the green bean pool. And I didn't pull out the strawberries that I have in here because I want to give them a chance, but I went ahead and I planted some yellow squash throughout where the strawberries are, because then at least I can maybe get some yellow squash here pretty soon. We eat a lot of squash in this house, and we haven't had any except for what I can get in Misfits, and I miss having my own. So I went ahead and did that. And speaking of squash, my broccoli has been like devoured by a pest, obviously, but of what kind I don't know. So I am about to go pull all of that, and like there's like one, maybe two leaves on each plant left over there. So we're gonna pull the broccoli, and I'm gonna plant some green squash, or zucchini. That's what it's called, it's zucchini, not green squash, but it's fine. Some green squash, maybe some pumpkin. We'll see when I get over there. since I left one broccoli plant in because it is doing really well. So since over here where we have our beans and Kajari melons, or Kakuzi gourd, I don't know, beans and the other one, Kajari melon or Kakuzi gourd, and a little weed, and then beans and what was supposed to be cucamelons, but the cucamelons never came up. Or well, they did, but then they died. I'm gonna replant some cucamelons, and I might throw in a couple more Kakuzi gourd seeds. Would it be one of my YouTube videos without a look at my chickens? Hey ladies. Y'all have food over there. I don't want to hear it. Hey Becky. Glad to see you're not broody anymore. Dragonfly. Alright ladies. That's all. Oh Jesus. Okay. And lastly, we're gonna end with some lunch because it's 1 o'clock and I need to eat lunch. But before I started filming and before I started weeding and all that stuff, I picked some kale and some peas that needed picked, and some chard that also needed picked. And I'm gonna throw myself together a quick little salad, and we're gonna call this a day. Thank y'all for watching. See you on the next